you're now a vet student, ne? You're doing your medicine, and I believe you passed all your courses, record time, everything. I want to find out from you, although I think I know the answer, you've explained it again, but just to make it clear, what makes you so great?
All right. Okay. I wouldn't say I'm that great. I wouldn't say I'm that great. But what kept me going is still, same thing, that I've mentioned. The passion, because I can say I have a passion for science. I've had passion for science for the longest time. Whenever a topic is introduced to me, I have fun with it. I enjoy studying it. I enjoy reading more about it. Same thing happened. It was never about marks, even at Wits, it was never about marks. It was about enjoying. It was about consuming whatever that I was taught, what I expected to know. I would read about it and I would enjoy it, and I would make the most out of whatever, like, because since I came to university, UL and Wits, it was about, this is an opportunity for me to learn science. So it's a privilege. For me, it was always a privilege. And I was always saying, you know what, let me make the most out of this opportunity that is presented to me, and learn more and make the best out of this situation. So it was always about that. And I would just make the most. And medicine was amazing. It was really, really amazing. Of course, there are challenges.
Yeah.
There are challenges. We can talk for days about challenges. It's not all, gold and rosy.
And Rosie,
There are challenges, a lot of challenges. But looking back, it was amazing experience, and it spoke well with what I wanted to do before I go into. I don't regret even one day of you know of that decision that I took, because it fulfilled everything. And now, on top of the dreams and the ideas that I had before coming, they are magnified. They are huge, magnified, and it's amazing. It's really amazing.
maybe there's somebody right now who wants to do the WAMP. Like, weren't you worried about how you were going to find your studies, or how did you find your studies rather?
You mean the work preparation?
No, like, how did you fund them? Like, how did you fund your studies? Like,
Oh, funding.
mm,
Okay. Uh, when I went to vets,
mm,
um, I did not know who was going to fund me.
mm,
I just applied. I just prepared for the tests. I know those that are using NSFAS from their previous degrees. Um, Personally, I got a bursary there. I was just sitting in class and I just got an SMS. And it was not only me, it was also my friends. We just got SMS. We in class, we got SMS. You are kindly invited to apply for the bursary. Then we applied for the bursary, and that's it. So I was using ISFAP bursary. I think I've once highlighted it to you. And it was amazing. I've used the bursary for 4 years. And they covered almost everything.
wow.
Everything, actually, not almost. So if I'm to tell someone, which
Mm,
I always do,
mm,
I always do that. Okay, when people come to me and ask me about bursaries, I always say, you know what? If you want something, just go for it. Okay, you'll find a way, because we have to choose our struggles in life. Unfortunately, we have to choose our struggles, because there's no point if you're not coming from that background that has money to fund your fees. You have to take chances. It's chances. You have to go. Just go. Just go and apply for bursaries. Go and stay on a queue with everyone else. It's a long
mm,
queue. It's fine. Go and queue there and ask for it as fast. Go and queue there, because at the end of the day, at the universities, there are student organizations like SRC, student representative councils, that are there to help students. For most part, we know in our countries now, January, we always have demonstrations whereby the student representatives are actually fighting for students, especially those that are coming from the background, that I'm actually coming from as well, So not because I'm coming from a particular background, then I cannot study. Okay, so, and for most part, you'll only know about ways when you are there.
When you are there,
Like,
that's true.
yes, when you are there, that's the only way you'll know that, oh, there's a bursary called ISFAP. Oh, there's a bursary called SITA. Oh, I can actually go to an NSFAS office. Oh, I can actually go to SRC and say, guys, I'm from this place. This is the income at home, and I need help. And the SRC offices, they usually help students. So just go, go. You don't have anything.
You're
What's there to
so inspirational, honestly. Like, I want to ask you all these questions because I ask other people, but I feel like you've already answered them. What advice can you give to somebody in high school in particular, or maybe they're doing their undergrad and they don't know what they want in life, they don't know where they want to go? What kind of advice would you give this person?
Yeah, that's a difficult one, I must say. But find your ground, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. I agree. It's not easy. But find something that you're gonna enjoy, something that is gonna reward you later in life. Either way, it's gonna reward you. If you find something that you enjoy, something that you're gonna make a difference in the society. If you look at the billionaires of our generation, they are doing something great in the society. They have solved certain problems that the society is having. So find something. It's not easy. It's not like I'm saying I'm one of them, but I've decided to choose science and I've decided to grow in the science field, medical science field, a clinical science field, and I'm just gonna grow like that. That's me. I'm saying I'm gonna grow like that. If one day I'm gonna find a cure for a particular disease, then so be it. That's the choice that I made in my life, and it's not over. I'm still growing like that. I'm still finding myself within this clinical society, the medicine itself, and I'm growing like that. So wherever you are as well, find yourself. It's not easy. It's not always easy, but find something that is going to make you grow. And if that thing is going to solve problems in the community, but from different aspects of life, then that's it. And just go for it. Just go and just do it. You see, if there's something that I've personally learned, just do it. Just
I
go.
think
Just do it.
that is very important, because I feel like so many times we put pressure on ourselves, like we put excuses on ourselves. We're like, okay, I'm not gonna have money for this, or I'm not smart enough, or my marks are not good enough, so I'm not even going to attend. Meanwhile, it's just an excuse, so that you're scared that if you don't get it, like you would be like, oh, like you'd have something to blame, kind of vibe. So yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So in you forgive me by by bringing some some science stuff here, but in when we learn about the brain and the mind itself and psychiatry and stuff, um, we are made in a way that we're always going to have negative thoughts. Then the question is, how do we deal with the negative thoughts? Um, come and do this interview with you. Trust me, I had a negative thought, but I had to overcome a negative thought and say, okay, you know what? Let me go and do the interview. I had a negative. In almost everything that we do, there's a negative thought. I wanna go somewhere, I wanna take a taxi. Then there's a negative thought. Always in every decision that we make, there's gonna be a negative thought. But how we come out of that is how do we deal with the negative thoughts? Then okay, it goes and on and on and on. There's more to that. But otherwise, we have negative thoughts and they are normal. But the question is, how do we deal with them? Because negative thoughts is like a pain which is there to protect us, to protect our emotions, to protect our, to give us integrity and ethical values more and more and more. But on a daily basis, how do you deal with your negative thoughts? Because they will come. But if it's something that is going to be great later, just go for it. You're not harming anyone in the process. You're not being unethical. Go for it.
And the last question, Emma, the very last question
Yes.
that I want to ask you is, I already know this, by the way, but where are you going?
In terms of what? Personal growth itself?
In terms of everything, everything that we've talked about here today.
All right, because we're talking much about the journey, and this series is about the journey. Um, Again, it's still the same thing. It's still the young me that says, you know what, you are in a science industry. I'm in a clinical science industry. I'm gonna grow as much as I can. You know, that's the best I can say. I'm gonna grow as much as I can. I'm gonna study a lot. There's gonna be a lot of studying, coming my way. I'm gonna study a lot. For the next 10 years, probably, or even 15 years, I'll still be studying. As a postgrad, at least this time around, it will be a postgrad studies. But and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go one day. I'm gonna be called prof. So be it. If that happens, so be it. But otherwise, that's where we are going. If you're on my social media pages or whatever, but WhatsApp for most part, you see a road to professorship. That's what you do. So yeah, I'll see. It's quite exciting. Medical field. It's quite broad. There's a lot to choose from, to specialize from. Otherwise, we'll see. But studying will continue. We study. We are continuing. We are growing, and sky is the limit. If one day I discover something for the community, it doesn't have to be the world. For the community that I'll be saving at that point in time, so be it. That'll be great, and I'll be happy. Because at the end of the day, we must find our purpose and change life for the next person. It doesn't have to be the world, but the next person. And if I can do that, then I'll be very, very happy.
Wow. Sure. And tell us just a bit. I know you want to go to Oxford. Well, like, what makes you want to go there specifically?
No, Oxford was a childhood dream.
Okay.
Whereby, it has been there for quite some time. Where I wanted to study. I wanted to study at Oxford. For my whole life. And I've applied. I've inquired many times.
Really?
Yes, a lot of times. I've inquired a lot of times about studying. And like I said, I still have like 15 years to come to be in school. So definitely, it's on the pipeline. It's on the pipeline.
Okay, I know I said that was the last question, but I need to ask this one because this one I feel it's kind of important. In all your studying and wanting to go and all this, like, aren't you thinking of settling down at some point and getting married and having kids, or you don't care about such things?
No. Obviously, that is important, having a family and stuff. So when I say studying for the next 15 years, I write a test, I know. So the studying now is just it's like a work, you know. It's like extra, you know. It's not like this, I'm going to be writing articles the whole night, reading articles the whole night. No, it's not like that. So like it's going to be like an hour thing, you know. 2 hours, 2 hours after work, 1 hour, you know, when I'm on a break. Like it's not going to be like hectic stuff. It's not going to stop me from living. It's not going to stop me from going out, you know, going out, having fun, traveling, and whatever. Yes, I want to be a father. You know, I want to be a husband. You know, so those things they're still part of me. You know, I still have those personal goals, and having to study for the next 15 years, as I'm saying, won't stop me from doing other things in my life. So yeah, it's not gonna take. It's not like I'm saying I'm gonna be studying. I'm gonna be writing tests. No, it's not like that. It's part time. For most part, it will even be part time study. Sometimes it will be like maybe full time there, but not as undergrad. It will be at a postgrad level whereby I'm working and I'm able to go home on a daily basis to be with my family, wife, kids, and I still want to take my kids to school. You know, I want to do that on a daily basis. I want to attend their meetings and all that. So yeah, it's not going to stop me from living at all. The hardest one is done now. It's been 8 years of undergraduate study. That was the toughest one. But growing now is just gonna, again, it's an option, you know, but which is the one that I took. Yeah.
Okay. So Ima, this was inspirational. Like, you know what? I am so amazed. And I'm sure everyone who has been waiting for this episode will be happy. If I didn't do you guys justice, Ima is on Instagram. I'll link his details. And Ima, they can DM you, right?
Yes, no problem. You can
Yeah, so please, you can, yeah, you can message me or you can message him if you have any more questions for us. Just give us time and be patient. But thank you so much, Emma. Like, oh my goodness, your story is so mind blowing, and I think I've already emphasized on the points that were so outstanding for me. The fact that you made a decision to say, this is what I want, this is what I'm going for. It wasn't a natural born thing for you, and for me that is everything. That is everything. So I really appreciate your time for continuing. I think this is like maybe our fourth or fifth take, and finally we have something. And yeah, I really thank you so much, guys, and you guys who are watching, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I personally enjoyed it. I learned a lot. Like, Emma actually like opened up my mind. Yeah, Shungi, you can actually do this. You know what? Like, you should never set limits for yourself. And I know I do set limits for myself. Like, oh no, I can't do this. I'm not qualified enough for that. Oh, I don't have this. Oh, I don't have that. But after today, I know that if I want something, I just need to go for it. Like everything else, that's one of my feelings. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much, Ima, for joining me today. And please like, guys. Please don't forget to like. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please share this video with everyone. Share it on your status, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on Twitter. Just share, 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 share. Let's get this information out there. And I'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.